Did you know that Blaze token has a Facebook? Of course you didn't, because it's seldom used. Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, depending on what side of the world you're on. And as you can see, I've been doing a little posting on it just to keep people informed and see what people are talking about. And there's very little engagement, but it's not promoted, so I can understand that. You probably didn't even know that we have a Facebook page, but we do. So let's go ahead and check out the chart, y'all. So coin W, as you can see, it took a nice little hit. We over here at 185018. The high was 5027. But once again, this is something that if you're in America, you can't deal with anyway. Volume has dropped down pretty good. Um, yeah, there's too much, there's nothing you really can say about it. You can see it for yourself. But that's neither here or there. This is people from Asia, so who knows what's going on. A lot of it is through day trade, right? Then you have Bitmart, which also took a nice little hit, 5014. So have you seen the difference? Did you just see the difference? Coin W 5018, Bitmart 5014. So if you can do a little arbitraging um, from one side to the other one, you might be able to see some decent gains, right? But also remember, you got to deal with the buyers and you got to deal with the sellers. Now, yesterday I kind of got it goofy and mixed it up. My bad, y'all. But if you're trying to sell, you have to meet one of these, right? You have to meet one of the limit order prices. And as you see, like this person here, all they want to get rid of is 74,000, right? So you would have to basically set your sale for 5016, and then you had to sell approximately 74,907, right? Now, once you did that, that would go through. But if you, let's say you wanted to sell a million, and you wanted to sell a million at that 5016, it would only fill for that 74,000 basically, right? So you would be still waiting to finish filling your order. So that's really how that works, y'all. And I apologize because, yeah. But when you put it on there as a sale, it's going to show up over here as in what you want to sell for. So people coming in that want to buy, they would buy from up here. People that's already in trying to sell, they would create a target price, right? That's how easy that is. So let's go over here and check out Dex View. Now, as you can see right here, it's 5018. They're a lot closer to the coin W price per token. But 1418, the way you can do this, and this is not financial advice, is that you can transfer your tokens, right? Now, if you transfer your tokens over here to Bitmart, now you won't have to worry about selling and having to buy at this range or whatever, right? Because then, what's the use of even what's the use of it, right? So what you would basically do, you would transfer it over. It would come in, I want to say at that 5014. That's probably what it'd come in at, and then you would be able to try to sell for 503, 502, whatever. Now, once you did that, you would collect your money and then you would go ahead and put it back where you came from. And then you would buy, and hopefully, you'll get a nice price difference, right? That's how that works. Or you can always sell on Dex View and then come over here and buy um, down over here. Well, I'm sorry. Yeah, I just got that mixed up. You would buy over here, but still, you'll be buying higher than what you sold for. So it doesn't make sense. The easiest thing to do would be to transfer. And that's not financial advice. That's just common sense. So what we gonna talk about, right? Oh, let's check out the chart, y'all. Okay, so BTC is actually doing pretty well. I don't want to say doing well. Let's just say it hasn't went down farther. Because yesterday it was 25,658, I think. So you see it in the 25,007. So that means it's actually up 0.5%, almost 1%. Ethereum is hanging in there, same, basically the same thing. BNB is taking a whip. XRP is, they're up almost 4% for the 24 hours. Cardano, same thing. They're up almost 8% for the 24 hours. Polygon, almost 10%. Shiba Inu, almost 3 for the 24. Algorand has actually, was it at 10 cent yesterday? I think it was 12 cent. I'm not 100% certain, but it says they're up 3% for the day, well, for 24 hours. That's not bad. SHIB, yeah. Even SafeMoon is looking pretty good. So Blaze, as you can see, we're down here to 5018. That we just got through showing you over there on Bitmark. So this right here is really, I want to say it's fugazi. It has actually nothing to do with the token, if you really want to know. The only reason the token is down right now is because one, Ethereum is down, but two, people just lonely. You actually have people in the chat that are lonely. That's what I want to call it because we're only a month and a half, not even a half, but only a month and a half old. We really, the only utility that we really have is the burn. So you got a lot of Shiba holders who are basically underwater, and they want us to go back to burn SHIB if you really want to know what it is. They want us to burn SHIB, and then without that, they feel like we don't have a utility, as in burning our own token isn't the same thing as burning SHIB. I mean, for some reason they figure, well, SHIB is a different token, so if you burn that, that makes it a utility instead of burning your own token, right? Now, hey, isn't SHIB getting ready to burn their own token? I don't see Shibarium talking about burning nobody else's token but theirs. I guess that don't make sense though. And then the funny part is there's a wildfire in Canada. Our co-CEO lives in Canada. People are asking why isn't he here in the chat talking to them when his fucking house could be on fire. When his if he has any children, he has he might want to make sure they're safe. He might want to make sure his family is secure before you get on Telegram. I'm just saying, but oh, he has a video out over these other tokens. So what? So what? And most of these people that's saying this, some of them actually get out there and shield, right? I would have to say that. Some of them actually do. But a lot of them just feel lonely. I mean, that's all I'm going to put it. I mean, our real utility that we're supposed to have actually starts next week, or at least the demo version of it we're going to get next week. There it is, y'all. Those are the only questions that you should be worried about. You know, when the lottery comes out, how does this work? Or there's a bug, you might want to report a bug or something like that. Those are real questions because that is our utility. Well, it's one of our utilities, right? So I can get that, but it hasn't happened yet. So I mean, patience pays, right? So let's check out the Telegram because I've been watching it, just to see. And I don't know if you guys can see this, but it's just a lot of flubbub. I swear to God, it's just a lot of. Look at this. Who the hell writes in paragraphs and expect for you to read it, man? Like, are you serious? You can't be serious, man. Let me see. I thought I saw Levi make a comment earlier. All right, there go Rashi next to Hatfield House. Let's see. All right. We've seen a little decent sentiment. Or the names that are planning to make a poll for the potential ones. We got about a week for that step. Okay, so we are over here talking about something. Okay, okay. He's asking the community about ideas. Okay, so Blaze Wealth says, considering lottery market potential by the year 2030, sir? Okay, whatever. It will be approximately at 29 billion USD. It becomes important to assess how the token and its associated platform differentiate themselves from existing competitors in the market. You know, bro, you're putting the cart before the horse. You're talking about where this token is going to be in 2030. How about we worry about? And I like Blaze Wealth because my man be talking about some good stuff, and he's constantly shilling, he's constantly rating. So I respect his focus. Factors such as unique features, user experience, security, and regulatory compliance will play a crucial role in attracting and retaining users within the platform. If we can get a 5% from the market in the first year, we can move more than skyrocket Blaze. And that's true. For me, the big thing is compliance. That's one of you want to make sure you got regulatory compliance. So I understand what he's saying, but I would be thinking more. Uh, let's just say 2025. Because there's no need to be talking about 2030 when your token is only a month and a half years old. I mean, let's just make it to the end of the year first. You know what I'm saying? Let's make it to the end of the year, then let's talk about potential long-term experiences and regulatory compliance. Let's get off you can't. A baby doesn't start running. A baby crawls, then it learns to walk, then it learns to run, then it learns to skip. You understand what I'm saying? I know Levi did pop in here a little earlier, and I'm trying to find his comments right now. Yeah, we're going to have take a car mechanic. Hopefully not. See, they're talking about family stuff. Okay. Where are we with Monday Burns? Just Dex, or will sex be involved this week? Just the Dex. Bitmart will unlock next week or the week after. So these burns we're getting still haven't included Bitmart. Wow. Coin W, we need to build a 10K float before we can withdraw anything, but it's getting there slowly. Okay, that's a legitimate question. That's a very legitimate question, actually, because I've been waiting on them Bitmart numbers. So let me see if I can catch up with Levi and see what his words were. Okay, okay. So Rashid is going to answer this guy, Alex Porter, who's actually wrote a manual. Says Blaze is not the sole project Levi is involved in. Duh. He got multiple projects. He does drop in. I drop in from time to time. I have been saying this multiple times now, which he has, but people don't read it, and he needs to pin this if you really want to know. We will have 2 slow weeks till the lotto comes out. I have been reading your comments, Alex. Every comment you are negative. Yes, he is. You are never happy, and I can see that other community members are starting to have enough of you, which is also true. So either you change your attitude or get kicked. When we come here, we give all the answers to all questions we get. But for some reason, you're never happy. If that's the case, sell your blaze and move on. I have to say that is 100%. Because a lot of these people, if you really want to know, let me show you what I mean when I say you cannot trust people that just pop into to Telegram. Watch this, Alex Porter. Click on that. You see right here where it says his name. It says hidden. I don't know if you guys can see that, but it says his name is hidden. These are fudders. They specifically come into here to FUD. And for some reason, people don't get it. They don't look and see that. Let's try this one right here. Sarinka. You see that? There go her username or his username right there. This is a real person because they have their username right there. That's the difference between a futter and a real person. A lot of people don't get it. So I just really wanted to show that too because just to let people know, man, you this is Telegram. Anybody can pop into your Telegram, bro. Anybody. They don't have to be a part of your project. All they got to do is join. It's as simple as that, man. So definitely be careful when you're communicating with these people because you don't know their intentions. Okay, so right here, it says Levi right here. I want to read this. I have a plan, but it requires me to create generalized crypto content and grow my YouTube channel so it becomes the largest in the space. I'm sorry, Levi, it's not going to happen. I mean, don't get me wrong, you definitely have a great following. Um, yeah, you're covering a lot of cryptos, but it's just for some reason, man, you got haters, bro. And I'm sorry to say that. Hopefully it can, get greater later. And but yeah, a million followers for a YouTuber and stuff like that. Ugh. Say once I get there, I can generate millions of dollars in volume to Blaze. I can dig it. At one point, he says, "We're committed to building." excuse me. We're committed to building apps, and they are being built. That's about all we can do at the current time, which makes sense. He say, "I'll provide an update because BG wants to know is this is true. Even a 1 minute quick video to keep Blaze visible while we wait. The rest of us have been trying to spread the word, but don't have the reach you do, which is also true. Uh, that is 100% true. No matter, I mean, let's just be honest. A lot of guys, especially BG, he is on Twitter. He is working. That man is shilling. He shields my stuff. I shield his stuff. So he definitely has a legitimate concern. We do need more exposure. We do need more reach. And I keep trying to tell people it's the AMA. If you look at other, uh, let's just say, okay, you look at other tokens. Have you not noticed that they have AMAs and not one of them is by the CEO? These are community members keeping engagement with other community members, and and they're doing it through Twitter Spaces that they open up on their own just to keep. It's like corralling sheep, right? You don't want sheep leaving and spreading around, right? So you corral them in one area. So that's what we really need. We want to get more community engagement because it's been 2 weeks, but I can guarantee you there's still going to be people talking about SHIB. Why ain't y'all burning SHIB? Why ain't y'all burning SHIB? Like, goddamn, bro. It's been 2 weeks, 3 weeks, 2 months. Why don't you go burn SHIB? When we were burning it, nobody gave a damn. Mystery wallet burns, sends SHIB to the dead wallet. Mystery wallet, blah blah this for a whole month, bro. For a whole month. And then as soon as we stop, oh now you know our names. Man, they ain't some hypocrisy at its best. I don't know. But it looks like I think people have been satisfied not they got the chance to see Rashid and Levi because you want interaction from the devs. You do. You do. But you really don't need it. If you come in Monday and say, this is what we're working on, this is what we're doing behind the scenes, I really don't need to see you again until maybe Saturday or like today or, not a Sunday, but maybe like a Friday. You pop in and say, hey, how everybody doing? This is an update. We're still working and just pin it and then, move on. Having the dev pop in every other day is kind of like, what are you guys doing? Right? If you can pop in here every day and you can talk to us, then you're going to get flooded with hundreds of questions that amount to really nothing, right? I would rather you pop in, not like if this lottery update, this lottery demo is not here, no, next week. That's a legitimate question to me. That is a legitimate question to me because if this is what you've been working on, I expect to see some results. That's how I do my questions. I don't care about the supply. I don't care about how many holders we got. I don't really care about the chart because you cannot do anything about somebody buying and selling. I don't care about that. I care about what coming out your mouth. I don't like time. I don't like people putting times on it, like saying, okay, it's going to be ready to go July 4th at 9 a.m. Don't do that. Don't do that because people are going to be ready and watching, and if it doesn't happen, they're going to be like, hey, you said July 4th, 9 a.m. Where is it? But if you say I'm going to have something visual or something that we can demonstrate, then I expect to see it, right? So my fingers are crossed on that, and I'm hoping that we get a chance to really check it out. All right, this is Blaze Token Burn. He only got 4 followers, man. Let's get out there and follow this guy. You know what I'm saying? Definitely want to show support for one of our community members, man, especially when you go this far, right? So that's just a little something I wanted to bring up, man. I just wanted to throw a little ideas out there, throw some positivity, hopefully, out there, and give you guys a chance to maybe, I don't know, maybe you can work with this arbitrage right here between Bitmart and DexView. I really don't go to Uniswap, but I'm figuring it's probably the same as Dex. So, there's some great opportunities out there to build your bag with your bag. And if not, if that's something that, is not very attractive to you, then the entry level right here is beautiful. I think I bought like twice yesterday. Uh, I wish I had some money. I'd buy again right now. I promise you, right before that burn tomorrow. You know. Quick question too. Quick question. What do you think that we're gonna burn? What do you think we're gonna burn tomorrow? You think? I mean, there's no um, dead wallet, or I want to say dev wallet. We're not going to get the Bitmart numbers in. So what do you think? Last week we burned, outside of the wallet part, we burned 4.9 billion. That was just us. What do you think? Higher or lower? Are we going lower in the millions? Are we going higher in the billions? Somewhere in the middle? Because remember, 6% goes towards taxes and sales. So all of this actually was a good thing if you consider the burn. So comment down below what you think that burn going to be tomorrow. In the millions, billions, are we going to break even at the 5 billion point? Upper, higher, lower? What do you think? All right, y'all. Let's blaze.